Bobo's back. He put it down on the ground and he dragged it behind him. "Oh, that's much better," Juan Bobo said. He walked until he came to the river, and he crossed the river as he always did, stepping from rock to rock, like that. That's how you drag a sack in Argentina. I read it in Wikipedia. "Oh, the sack is much lighter now," said Juan Bobo after he had crossed the river. "Here's the salt, Mama," said Juan as he dropped the wet, empty sack on the kitchen table. "Oh, Juan, what a bobos you are," she said. "You should have carried it in a wagon." The next day, Juan Bobo's mother sent him to borrow a needle from his godmother. Juan Bobo got his little wagon and pulled it down the road to his godmother's house. But when he got back home, he couldn't find the needle anywhere. "I think it bounced off the wagon," Juan said. "Oh, people are right to call you Bobo," sighed Juan Bobo's mother. "Everyone knows you should have stuck it in your hat." The next day, Juan Bobo's mother asked him to go to town and buy a pound of butter. Juan Bobo bought the pound of butter. He took off his hat, put the butter in the hat, and placed the hat on his head. What a hot day it was. The sun beat down on Juan Bobo. The sun beat down on Juan Bobo's hat. And when Juan Bobo got home, his hat, his hair, and his face were dripping with melted butter. The whoop, the whoop, the whoop. "Oh, Juan," cried his mother, "what am I going to do with you? Even a Bobo knows you should have put it in a box with cool leaves." The next day, Juan Bobo's mother sent him to borrow a shovel from his godfather. Juan Bobo got a box and filled it with cool leaves. But the shovel would not fit inside the box. So Juan Bobo borrowed his godfather's saw, and he sawed the handle into little pieces. "Oh, now it fits inside the box," Juan said, and he hurried home. "Oh, no," blubbered Juan Bobo's mother. "Why did you cut the shovel into pieces? Don't you know? You should have carried it on your shoulder." The sun set. The sun rose. And the next day, Juan Bobo's mother said, "Last week I loaned a cow to your uncle. Please go get it back." Juan Bobo ran to his uncle's house. It took Juan Bobo a long time to get the cow onto his shoulder. Very slowly, Juan walked home. The cow was not happy at all, and mooed loudly. Juan staggered along past the king's palace. And on the balcony of the palace sat the king's daughter, who was known as the princess who never laughs, for she was always sad. The king had promised that he would give half his kingdom to the person who could cheer her up. Now, you are all principals and aspiring administrators of your educational institutions, and therefore, you are those who serve the public as public servants, yes? And so I believe we can all agree that the king's use of such a significant sum of publicly taxed resources in order to change the attitude of his offspring is a very worthy and useful use for these public funds. Yes, indeed. On that particular morning, the princess was crying her eyes out when along came Juan Bobo carrying a cow on his shoulder. The princess heard the cow's loud moo, and she glanced up. Oh, what a sight. She began to giggle. Juan Bobo began to giggle. The princess began to laugh. Juan Bobo began to laugh. Even the cow perched atop his shoulder began to laugh. The king kept his promise. He gave half his kingdom to Juan Bobo. Not long after, Bobo and the princess were engaged. Let's listen in on their wedding planning, shall we? Ah, such a splendid venue we shall have for our marriage. We'll have doves and pigeons and golden bows and ribbons and flowers and flower petals scattered on the ground and on the aisles and the path leading all the way out to the parking lot. And butterflies. Baby, I think that's a little bit out of our budget. Oh, don't you worry about the finances. For my Uncle Fred and Aunt Janine have been investing in biting coins. We should be richly compensated at our gift table. Put it on your credit card. Now, this is exactly how it went down, and I know it from personal experience because I am engaged to my very own beautiful princess. And I, too, am going to have an extravagant wedding. Soon the princess and Juan were married, and no one ever called him Juan Bobo again, for they called him Your Highness. The end.